Another Sunday and another band stripped. October looming on the horizon. And we have a very special guest in our first band stripped for tonight. It's Andrew Sutton, all the way from Durban, here on Band Stripped.
All right. Jeez, that
Strip Studio on Hot 91.9.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Is this your first time on the station?
This is my first time on the station, I believe. So yeah.
So you're just about losing your virginity on the station, right?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It seems
I'm
like it's
glad
a really,
to be
really
the
cool
one
place.
to take it, and I hope your parents are not listening. In fact, they probably are. I'm really sorry, Mom and Dad. You are quite young. You're 18 years old now.
Yeah.
Who discovered you and how?
So when I was in grade 11 at Northwood in Durban, my now manager and the front man of Gangs of Ballet, Brad Klainsmith, I don't know, you'll know Gangs of Ballet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Brad went to the same high school as I was at the time, and so he just came to support the cultural side of Northwood, which was really awesome.
As part of the alumni.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm grateful that he went, but yeah. So I was just performing, and I think he saw how much fun I was having on stage.
Yeah.
And he wanted to help me out. So he wrote a song for me called One More Chance.
Yeah.
And yeah, the song did so much better than we could have ever dreamed. So it was so exciting. And yeah, so Brad's been amazing for me.
So what were you performing on that stage that got him all excited?
So there was like a little mashup that we did. So I think there were like a couple of like fun pop songs that I think he saw that I had energy on stage and stuff. But there was one slowed down one. I think we took Justin Bieber's "Where Are You Now" and we slowed it down and stripped it just to acoustic version. I think he liked that.
Did you say Justin Bieber?
Justin, yeah, that's the one. Justin Bieber.
Bieber. Sorry,
that's the one.
I get that wrong all the time because I know a lot about beavers.
Yeah, I've also heard like Dustbin Bieber. I've heard that one as well. So.
Now, how have things changed since that first moment and that first release? How have things changed in your life with your friends, given your sudden rise to popularity musically?
Yeah, I think with regards to friends, I think I'm lucky enough to not have friends that have changed the way they act around me or have searched for attention out of it in any way. So I've been very, very lucky in that, because I know there are some people that would try and do that. But they've only been supportive. So yeah, I think I've been really, really lucky with my friend group. So yeah.
And when you were first discovered, on that day that you were performing, were the girls going crazy? Or?
No, I don't know. I think I think we had a lot of fun on the stage and stuff, and so I was hoping that people were enjoying it.
Has he ever told you what he actually saw?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a very good question. I think, I mean, I hope he saw an opportunity to do something cool with South African music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think from my side, all I can do is just be grateful that he saw anything, regardless of what it was. I think that support and that mentoring that he's given me has been just beyond anything I could have ever asked for.
That's a good way to look at it, because I'm sure you know many artists, young artists, your age, or even artists older than you, can spend a lifetime playing at gigs like that, and playing at various venues, and never be discovered.
Yeah. That's exactly it. I think nowadays with social media and everything like that, people are really trying to use that and make the most of it, which is what I'm trying to do as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. It's such a difficult thing to get into, and so to have someone like Brad taking a chance with me it's been so amazing, really.
That's cool. Well, I see you grabbed the opportunity with both hands. You started writing songs with him.
Yes.
How many songs have you put together so far?
Wow. So I think he came down from America about a month or two ago. So he's now in America. So with Skype and with everything, you'd barely even notice it. But so that's been great. So we wrote probably 8 songs while he was down here.
Yeah.
Just for that month period, we really grafted. And I mean, before then, we had probably written another 5 or so. So we've got a lot of songs in the works, which is very exciting.
Fantastic.
And I think he's also done a good job of not just handing me songs. It's also about, because I mean, he's amazing at songwriting. It's about growing me so that I can write my own music and I can write music for other people one day, which has been really, really
fantastic.
empowering.
I think that's a more long-term planning and thinking, which is a good thing to have as a singer-songwriter or as a songwriter.
For sure.
Your first track that you've chosen for us tonight and for our Hot 91.9 audience out there is Catching and Releasing.
Yeah.
Are these two different songs or this one song?
Yeah, I love mashups. So we mashed it up with so it's Catching and Releasing, and then another song called Coming Over.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Fantastic. This is Andrew Sutton on Bandstripped with his first track. It's a mashup, Catching and Releasing and Coming Over, all together in one right here on Hot.
Is it alright if I come round? Is it too late if I come now? Would you stay up to figure this out some way? If I stay here, would you come back? If I stay cool, would you be mad? Would you want me if I want you that way? 'Cause all I can think about is coming over, coming over. All I can think about is coming over, coming over, coming over. And everybody's got their reasons, everybody's got their way. We're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. It gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember how to love. There's a place I'm going where no one knows me. Yeah, it's not lonely, it's a necessary thing. It's a place I've made up, find out what I'm made of. All the nights I stay there, counting stars and fighting sleep. 'Cause all I can think about is coming over, coming over. All I can think about is coming over, coming over, coming over. And everybody's got their reasons, everybody's got their way. And we're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. It gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. And we can tell each other secrets and remember how to love. Ba-da-dum-da-dum-dum-dum, da-dum-dum-dum, chicky-da-dum-dum, yeah, yeah. So let it wash over me, I'm ready to lose my feet. So take me off to the place where one reveals life's mysteries. I'm steady on down the line, lose every sense of time. So take it all in and wake up that small part of me. 'Cause day to day I'm blind to see and find how far to go. Everybody's got their reasons, everybody's got their way. And we're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day. It gets into your body and it flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember how to love. Oh.
And we're back at Bandstrip. That was Catching and Releasing and Coming Over, all mashed up by Andrew Sutton, a young, brilliant talent from Durban, my hometown. Andrew, welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, you obviously come from Durban. You grew up in Durban, right?
Yes, yeah.
Primary school, high school, the works.
My whole life, yeah, I love it there.
Are you a surfer?
I am a surfer,
Really?
yes, yeah.
Like, and you go out in the mornings and catch a wave?
Yeah, catch a wave.
Is that the word?
Oh, yeah. You know, what do guys say now? They say catch a shory. It's
Yeah,
a very
yeah.
Durban term.
So I spent a lot of time in Durban. In fact, when I started surfing, I used to be sort of your complexion, and now, as you can see,
things have changed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's brilliant.
I've turned with the sun. Now, how many songs have you written so far?
How many songs have I written so far? I think it depends on what you consider written. I think I've started hundreds of songs, and I think I've probably finished 50. So yeah.
What's your process? What do you generally start with? A set of words, a melody?
Yeah, so with my previous single, Stargazing, I was sitting in business studies in Matric.
Yep.
And I was sitting next to a mate of mine named Andrew Chen, and we were just chilling, and I got this little melody in my head, and I took out my phone, and I was saying, maybe we can go stargazing. And then I stopped it, and I said to Andrew, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna play your song tomorrow.
And that just came instinctively, right?
That was I don't know. I don't even know. We were like in the middle of business studies. I think I was quite bored, and so my mind was just trying different things. And so we ended up messing around with that from a production point of view, and it ended up working out. So it was really cool.
And do you record your good ideas and do you write them on a piece of paper? Do you keep them somewhere?
Yeah, I think for me personally, I think voice notes is a huge thing. So I've always got my phone with me, and so I'll just voice note if I have an idea or anything like that. And then later on that day or whatever, I'll just look through whatever I've done.
Yeah.
And that's a huge help. But there are specific times where I say, okay, let's sit down and write a song. And so like this new single, for example, I very intentionally went into the songwriting session with Brad.
Yeah.
So can I go a little bit off topic here? So I went.
We were off topic from the time this interview started.
There you go. So I did a schools tour in Durban. So I went to a whole lot of different schools in Durban, and we sang a song called Old Town Road. I'm sure you've heard of it. So that song for these young teenagers and stuff.
These young teenagers. Nice work.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice work, Andrew.
Well, yeah, I'm messing myself up here. So the young teenagers loved the song. So regardless of what I was doing, just that first little riff that came on, they were all on their feet and having a good time and stuff. So I think a song can do that in a crowd, and I think Brad and I, we took a business mindset out of that and said, okay, we need that in my live performances. We need that on an every show basis.
That energy.
Yeah.
Try and capture the energy in the song.
Yeah, exactly. So just that vibe and just bringing a bit of fun to the performances. So it's not all about just sitting and watching. It's about getting involved. And I think that's I want people to get involved in the performance and stuff. So Hands Up was very intentionally written to be quite like fun and energetic and stuff. So right. That was cool.
Do you play any instruments yet?
So I play guitar. So I'm not a master of any of them. So I mess around with guitar and ukulele, piano and drums.
Somehow I knew the ukulele would be thrown in there.
Yeah, I love the uke. I mean, it's so mellow. I think it's a cool one because you can have such a sad song. Yeah. Like makes you want to cry, and you play it on a ukulele, and it just sounds like.
Have you heard any major artists play ukulele?
I don't know. I think. Let me think. It's a good point. It is a very good point.
I can give you the answer to that. Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam has released an album called Ukulele Songs.
No, really? Yeah. Okay, I need to go look at that.
So, I told you to learn a lot in this interview.
Yeah, Andrew. No, I'm learning.
You are most welcome.
Good, man.
Is Durban a good place to write in? Do you find it a good place to write in?
To write in? I think so. I think there's lots of things in Durban that can inspire you, whether it's... I think it's a beautiful place.
The Sharks.
The Sharks.
Yeah. I was talking with the rugby team.
Yeah. I don't know, because you could have been speaking about either with surfing and stuff. So, I think there's a lot of passion, a lot of fun in Durban. So it creates a very positive atmosphere. Yeah. And so that's cool. I think it's a very cool place to write, especially happy songs. I think you can write.
It's interesting that you say that, right? I mean, I spent a lot of time in Durban. I started my songwriting journey in Durban.
Really? Yeah.
And I lived in a place called Silver Glen in Chatsworth. And I found that the songs I wrote, they were very dark, melancholic.
Jeez.
Yeah, but it's not Durban's vibe. Durban's vibe is pretty
positive. Yeah.
Pretty upbeat in general, isn't it?
Yeah. I think sunny skies.
Have you written anywhere else besides Durban?
It's a good question. Have I written anywhere else besides Durban? I mean.
Strip bar, no.
Yeah, no, that's...
Of course, because you obviously would be underage if you had to. That was not a trick question.
No, I'm underage, so
completely.
I couldn't go in there if I wanted to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. No, I appreciate that. So, I think on tour and stuff, I think you're listening to so much music and stuff, and so a lot of different songs will inspire you in different ways. Yeah. And so I guess in a way I am taking in different things in Joburg, but I haven't had the time to sit down and have a proper songwriting session, unfortunately. But I think we've got John T here, who's amazing on guitar.
I've seen.
A really good friend of mine. And so I think we actually do need to sit down and have a little songwriting session and try something. Yeah.
Is John T from Durban too?
John T is from Durban.
John T, there's another dude from Durban whose name is John T, and he's like really famous, but I can't put my finger on who. Is it John T? John T. Oh no, Andrew.
I mean, we could just make up a name
joking,
and no one.
It's John T. Rhodes.
I'm literally thinking. I'm like.
John T. Rhodes is from Durban.
Oh, John T. Rhodes is from Durban.
Exactly.
John T. Rhodes is I know John T. Rhodes.
And he's quite famous.
He is quite famous. He's very famous. I've met him a couple of times. I've met him in the surf. Funny enough. So
he was such a good fielder that there was a joke that we used to say that water covers 70% of the earth, and John T. Rhodes covers the rest.
He was amazing, huh?
He was amazing.
He was brilliant.
Now, talking about songs and things, you've obviously been inspired over the years by various songs and various artists. Now, your next selection, you're doing a mashup of Ain't No Sunshine and No Diggity, right? Which is Ain't No Sunshine's an original Bill Withers song.
Yes.
And No Diggity is Blackstreet.
Yeah.
What do you love about those songs?
Jeez, I think both of them have got like a very they're quite iconic, first of all. So it's cool to be able to take two songs that are very well known and mash them up together in a way that's that people haven't heard before, which is cool.
Sure.
And I think also just the songs have a very cool vibe about them. I think the way John T plays Ain't No Sunshine, I don't think there'll be many people that have heard it in that light, which is cool. It adds a little bit more of like a vibe to it and stuff. And then No Diggity, I don't even know. It's just such a kiff song. So
it's got a cool vibe.
Really, really cool.
That
vibe,
No Diggity is a type of song that if you were at your matric dance,
yes,
when you walk in, you want that song to play.
Yes, exactly. It is such a vibe.
It says I'm badass.
That's 100% it.
It says I'm cool as.
Yeah.
I was about to say the F word, but cool as ice.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Ice.
The I word.
That's the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a very, very cool song.
Well, there you go. That's Andrew Sutton talking about his music and where he comes from. Next up, we have Andrew Sutton and John T from Durban playing Ain't No Sunshine and No Diggity right here on Hot Band Stripped.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away, I wonder this time when she's gone, I wonder if she's gonna stay. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, I like the way you work it. No diggity, about to bag it up, babe. I like the way you work it. No diggity, about to bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Damn, that girl looks good. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Oh, pay on, pay on, pay on. Hey yo, hey yo. Oh, damn, that girl looks good. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. I know, 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 I know. I'm gonna leave the young thing alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. There's only darkness every day. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away.
Welcome back to Band Strip. That's Andrew Sutton and John T with Ain't No Sunshine and No Diggity, mashed up, unique, and a very interesting and unique way to play these songs and to bring back some memories. For those of you who are my age and those of you who are Andrew's age, I'm sure you're all equally entertained. Welcome back, Andrew.
Thank you, yeah.
Cool stuff, man. Who are the artists that you admire the most? Now, I would say start locally and then go internationally.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, locally there's I'll start off with my uncle.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've heard, you might not have, of a Afrikaans singer named Lance James.
Yes.
So Lance James is my great uncle, my mom's uncle. And
Lance James, his daughter is Dion.
Yes.
And Dion works with me on the station.
Dion is my mom's cousin.
Oh, wow.
No ways. That is insane.
And Benji Moody
yes.
did the show before this, and he's married to Dion, isn't he?
Yes. That is crazy. How's that for a small world,
Wow.
eh? That's cool, eh?
We've got to send Benji a selfie and Dion a selfie today before we go.
Done.
Very cool, man. So yeah, I mean, Lance James is a legend. He's just released a new album.
Yes, he has. So it's been crazy. I was doing a gig up here in Joburg a little while ago, and he's I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but I think he's in his 80s now.
Yeah.
And I said to him, it would mean a lot to me if you could come to this gig I'm doing.
Yeah.
Obviously with him being so experienced, and I would love his advice and stuff.
Yeah.
And he says, look, I'm sorry, I've actually got a gig at the age of
Amazing,
83.
yeah?
And how insane is that? Like, look at it, look at that career. And for me, that is so inspiring and so cool. And then to know that it's in my family, like that's my uncle, that's my great uncle. Like,
it's in your DNA.
Just makes it so much more.
Do you think you can be playing music when you're 80?
I would love to be able to say easily yes, but
do you dance on stage quite a bit now?
I do dance on stage. It's very high energy performances and stuff, but I don't know if
energy, eh?
He has done so well to have that long of a career in South Africa. I've got so much.
To be honest, when I was your age or even younger than you, I was listening to Lance James as a teenager. So he's had an incredible career, and I was so proud and pleased to hear that he released a new album. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Who are the other artists that you?
So there's the obvious one of my manager Brad. Just looking up to him from a personal perspective in the career, and then just the way he's carried himself so much respect for him as well.
Does he give you lots of good advice?
Yeah. So he's not only a manager, he's a mentor. Inside and outside of the career, he's just such a good guy. He just means so well.
Are you his Padawan?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. Yeah.
You just need a little braid, a Padawan braid.
Yeah, I need something going there. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
But yeah, so there's Brad. I mean, there's also the obvious ones like Matt Moll, who's in the pop scene. He's doing really, really well. Jeremy Loops, Rubber Duck are amazing as well. I think you said that they're coming on the show.
They're going to be on later, yeah.
Yeah, I hope I didn't blow the surprise there, but I'm
you did, but it's okay. I'll give you that, Andrew.
Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, there's so many amazing musicians in South Africa. And then there's the obvious ones overseas. I think with my music, a lot of people say that I have a similar style of music to Justin Bieber.
I think so too, and I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think Justin Bieber, over his career, has shown a great deal of versatility. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, his early albums were very pop infused.
Yes.
And if you listen to his later stuff, there's a lot more R&B, a lot more craft and songwriting.
Yes, he's tested the waters in everything. He is brilliant. As much as people can say what they want, he's done well for a reason. It's someone looking up to someone like that who's in a similar kind of genre to me. I definitely take that quite seriously, even if it's just on stage performances and those sorts of things. I mean, I always looked up to Michael Jackson as a musician when I was younger. But there's so many amazing musicians out there now. I think with music being so much more accessible, both to record and produce and get out, as well as to listen to nowadays, it's amazing how much more content and music is being put out. So yeah.
Now, speaking of performances, etc., you also perform quite a bit. There's a tour coming up soon, isn't it?
So I did a tour earlier this year.
Oh, was it earlier this year?
Yes, so there was one earlier this year, and that was sponsored by Sun Life Vitamins and Puma.
Yeah.
And we're on a tour right now as well, and they also
as in Puma the cat.
Yes. Oh yeah. So Puma the cats. That's exactly it. So we're on a tour now. So I've got my mate John T and a good friend of mine Blair as well. So Blair's videoing, and you would have seen John T and I performing earlier.
Blair's videoing.
Blair's a videographer.
Blair John T project.
Yeah, exactly. So they're very, very cool guys. So it's awesome to have some friends on tour as well. So it's not all work.
It does help.
Yeah, it just helps keep you in a level head and stuff like that. So that's awesome. So Puma and Sun Life being able to sponsor the full tour has really been such a blessing. So grateful to them. But yeah.
Fantastic. You have plans to release a few new songs now. You told me you've been writing at a feverish pace. What are the songs that are coming up soon?
So it's exciting. So this one that I've got out now, I mentioned earlier, called Hands Up. It's got a very similar vibe to Old Town Road, a similar energy and stuff, which is what we went for. But then we've got Back to the Normal pop that you guys might have heard from me before, with the song coming out very, very, very soon. I'll say the name Lost Hearts. I'll throw that out there.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Lost Hearts by Andrew Sutton.
Excited. Yeah, I'm really excited to get that out. It is a love song.
There we go.
It's interesting. It's so Brad and I wrote that song. So I was messing around with some production the night before, and Brad, I really didn't write a lot. I wrote like 4 lines. And Brad took the first line and he said, "This is really cool. Let's go with this." And we left the other lines, and it came out to something that I'm so stoked with. So yeah, it's very, very cool.
Well, I'm very excited to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of chances, One More Chance was a huge hit for you. It still is a huge hit for you. It's a highly played song. It's a great song.
Thank you.
Tell tell me about the song. What is the song about?
Yeah, so I mentioned that Brad kind of approached me and said that he wanted to help me out. So Brad, after we had a coffee, and just chatted about whether music was something that I'd want to do as a full-time career. And I left that conversation knowing that it was what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I
you said yes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. So like a week later, Brad phones me and he says, I've got a song and I want you to come check it out and see if you like it. So One More Chance was written by Brad alone. And I was so excited. So Brad had all of this nice equipment and these amazing speakers and everything, and I just listened to this track that he had made in a week.
He produced it, put it together.
So he produced the demo, and he wrote the whole thing, and he did it so quickly as well. I was so impressed. I was what was I, grade 11? I would have been 17, 16. I was just so new to everything, and he was just so generous with offering his time and support and wherever he could before he had even signed as a manager. So he wrote that and we recorded it, and it was produced by a guy named Ewald who lives in Potchefstroom.
Yeah.
And Ewald if the song was a 5 out of 10.
You said Ewald.
Ewald, yes.
Okay, thank you, Ewald.
Yeah, Ewald, he's such a legend. So we recorded the song, and in that same session, I arrived at his house at 8. We recorded the song for a bit, and then I sat in on the production session, and I fell in love with production right there and then. It was
the first time you've heard any of your songs being produced, right?
Yeah.
So it must have been an amazing experience.
It was so weird in such a cool way.
Now, once you felt that buzz,
the
moment you heard it, it's an insatiable, unstoppable buzz, right?
It is so cool.
Don't you look forward to that buzz every time a new song is produced?
That's exactly it. So
and that's what keeps musicians going, man.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
There's this excitement that's it's like you can't believe that it's your name on the track. You can't believe that it's you. It's just such a cool feeling to know that you're a part of something I think there's so many, like Ewald, for example, and this new song that I'm doing was produced by a guy named Hendrik. It's amazing how international these producers make songs sound. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. They both have such strong first names.
Yeah. Hendrik and Ewald, they're such legends. They really are.
So this is Andrew Sutton. He's going to play us One More Chance, his big hit and breakthrough hit. And this is for your viewing and listening pleasure.
I know flowers just won't do it, and fine dining's not the answer. What I gotta say to you to prove it? This thing we've got is not worth losing. Just give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. Give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. All this time apart just made my heart go fonder. I've done my time and I can't stay away any longer. I've seen the light, I'm gonna fight to get back to your side. You and I know we're golden, so give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. Give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. Give me one. Just give me one. Hey, yeah. Give me one. Give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. 'Cause I still think about you. I can't live a day without you. I still think about you. Baby, take me back. I still think about you. I can't live a day without you. I still think about you. Baby, take me back. Give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. Give me one more chance to make it up to you. Just give me one more chance to say I love you, 'cause I love you. Give me one. Just give me one. Hey, yeah. Give 'cause I love you.
Welcome back to Bandstripped, and that was Andrew Sutton with One More Chance, his third and final song here on Bandstripped. Andrew, thank you for being on Bandstripped with us.
Thank you. I had such an amazing time. I love it, I must say.
I have one final question. I'm sure people at home who are listening to this right now are dying to find out.
Yeah.
Where can people find your music?
So they can find my music on any of the main downloading streaming
So we're
sites.
talking Spotify,
Apple Music,
Google
Deezer, Google
Deezer.
Music, Google Play Music, all of it. It'll be all on there. So I'd really appreciate the support.
Fantastic. Please go out there and support Andrew. And on social media,
Yeah.
I always encourage people to go and support our artists on social media because
Yes,
that creates the
thank you.
buzz and the hype.
Yes,
Where can
exactly,
people
yeah.
find you on Facebook and Instagram?
So if you search Andrew Sutton, it should be the first name that
So
comes up.
Andrew_Sutton_
SA
SA.
is the proper one, yeah. But it's Andrew Sutton
Fantastic.
will get it
You
there.
got to be specific. They might
Yes, yeah.
type it out and 100 Andrew Suttons pop up.
Exactly, no. Andrew_Sutton_SA.
Fantastic. Andrew, thank you for being a wonderful guest on the show and for sharing your music with us. I have no doubt that at your age, you've still got a long, long way to go, but you certainly seem to be keyed out in the right direction and you have an incredible passion, which we can feel in the studio. It's almost reverberating, isn't it?
Thank you, yeah. I also just want to say thanks so much for your support.
You're most
With
welcome, man.
Stargazing and One More Chance, it really means a lot that you guys are
Fantastic.
pushing it.
Yeah, I have one warning for you, though.
Yeah?
Just keep your wits about you.
Thank you, I will. I will.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
That was Andrew Sutton on Bandstripped. Now, don't forget, you can check out this feature on Hot TV. Go to Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see you all soon.
Hot 91.9.
Playing the best old school and R&B.